began living until something happens to trigger survival. In Genesis, Adam and Eve didn't have to survive until after the serpent survived. Well, at the age of 10, my survival began when my uncle frightened and intrigued me. Intrigued and frightened me. It just didn't feel right, and to a child, anything that doesn't seem right is scary. But the arousal of sweat glands and heart and body parts made me wonder why he and these strangers on TV exuberated such splendor. Was I supposed to enjoy this? Was I supposed to tell my mommy about this? Well, this is where my survival began. Yes, me, like so many others, confusion set in at the infant age of 10. Years have passed and so many self-seeking incidents have taken place, hoping to identify with so many others running this race. And at the age of 15, life had taught me undeniably that surrender in its place is just as honorable as resistance, especially if one has no choice. So I began to write and speak and love my voice. I found that what I had to say, people wanted to hear. What I said brought some out of shame and some out of fear. Well,
it's okay.
The power of words. They will mount up on wings of eagles and soar to places that you have never heard. And it is to those I apologize because, see, while I was asleep on a dream, you were dying because I know there was something I needed to wake up and say to keep you alive. In all my greatness, I lost my place. How, you might ask? No, not in a man, although I put one before me. And no, not in abuse, although I've endured plenty. But I am a firm believer that we teach people how to treat us. Amen. So I lost my place, I lost my footing because I was in a rush, in a hurry to be there but not to get there. You see, I was afraid of the getting because I feared it would strip me bare, leaving me exhausted and distressed. However, quite contrarily, it is the shortcuts that left me behind and a mess. In and out of relationships, looking for what only God has for me, looking everywhere but up and internally. And up until now, realizing that unless I operate in the spirit, I can only have what the world would want me to have. And living amongst even my own, there's just not much the world would want me to have. Yeah. Children are seeds of God, and the Lord would never sow on bad soil. So I know I'm fertile for supernatural reap. So I have to be in position not to lose, but to keep. All that I've been through is for so much more. So much more than lacking, depression, bitterness, and behaviors of horror. You see, some of you won't hear it unless the speaker has been through it. So here I am. Here I am, having been and gone through it only to conquer it. Where have I been? Where was I when you needed me? I'm saying I'm pathetically wrong. And see, I'm a fine-ass Scorpio, and that's just not my song. But I'm going to sing it, and I'm going to sing it a cappella so you can hear the essence of my sorrow. Now, my time away from you, I've gained priceless tokens and unmatched direction that'll get me up and down any course of travel. It'll get even you there and back with no hassle. Now, I truly learned through experience that Jesus will when no one else will hear your cries. I've even learned that there are diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. A wounded deer leads the highest. A fighter will fight the fight no matter what the fight is. Beauty is not caused, it just is. And there is a beauty in the struggle to survive. It is admirable and deserves support. And no matter your dream, believe it, achieve it, but do not cut yourself short. As I stand before you, I won't complain about that or this, but humor is laughing when you don't have what you ought to have. I say that to reiterate this. Do not fall asleep on a dream, but wake up and maximize the makings of you. The gospel of the church, the hustle of the streets, the foundation of the family, the values of the home, the culture of the city, and the love of God are all the makings of you. I look myself in the mirror and I say, girl, we have love with the love that is more than love. And it's okay. When it hurts, keep loving. Even when it seems to fail, keep loving, because God knows why he made you this way. I was given a license of greatness, and I want to thank you for letting me share this.